Hello, my name's Dr. Teresa Comer. I'm a clinical psychologist and schema therapist, and I run a practice called TC Psychology. The reason I'm making this video is to briefly introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me and my background and what I do. So I live up in the northeast of England, and I've been up here for around 12 years. I'm originally from a village outside of Bristol. I did my undergraduate degree down in Bristol and then moved up to the northeast afterwards. And then a few years after that, I did my doctorate in clinical psychology and qualified around 7 years ago, something like that. I worked in the NHS for about 10 years in lots of different services, including things like adult mental health, physical health, chronic pain. I've done quite a lot of work in the NHS with people who've experienced complex trauma and people with addiction issues and things like that. If anyone ever asks me why I chose to study psychology, it's basically because I've always been really curious about people. And I think the idea that I could work with someone, get to know them, understand them, and help them make changes for the better has just always appealed to me. And it still appeals to me. And that's what I do now. And I still really enjoy it. I left the NHS a couple of years ago and started my own private practice, which is what I do now. So I now work with people face-to-face locally and also remotely all over the UK and overseas as well remotely. The kind of difficulties I work with now with clients are things like anxiety, trauma, stress, body image issues, relationship issues, self-identity issues, things like that. I have got a particular interest as well in health and women's health in particular, things like polycystic ovary syndrome, endometriosis, and thyroid problems. I also have a big interest in holistic health, and I strongly believe that we need to take into account lots of things when we're thinking about someone's mental health. So things like their past experiences, their past relationships, their current relationships, diet, stress, sleep, the environment we're in, all of those things we know impacts on mental health. So I think to really help someone, we need to take into account all of those things. If you want to find out more about me, my website is www.tcpsychology.com. There's lots more information on there and also some blog posts that I've written on different topics that you're welcome to take a look at. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram if you want to follow me. Thanks for listening. Take care.